Ugh, they warned me that would happen. Right alongside the warning, don't pour oil in it, and it's hot.
Welcome back to Teach a Man to Fish channel. In today's video, we're going to be bringing you air fryer wings in a brand new COSORI Turboblaze 6-quart air fryer. Let's go ahead and get started. So this air fryer is the #1 air fryer right now on Amazon.
If you're late to the game here, you've been missing out. Air fryers are coming up leaps and bounds, and the features are amazing. COSORI sent this over to us for a review. I'm not paid by COSORI, so you're going to get my honest opinion on how this performs. Comment if you're one of the same people as me that this is my favorite part of new equipment.
The cleanest it will ever be.
I actually do recommend reading the manual on this, especially for the setup. There's a burn-in period with it. You do a cleanup, and we actually took it outside to the outdoor kitchen in order to do the test run, where you're kind of burning off the factory off of the surfaces, and it does have that kind of new car smell.
We usually choose to do wings with the air fryer because it's the great leveler and the ability to tell whether you have hot spots, crispy edges, cooked through, good air circulation. Wings are also easy. Doing wings in an air fryer it's the perfect leveler across the field. Everybody does it.
We like to do fresh wings, whole wings, and we split them into the flats and the drumsticks ourselves. All of the trim that you get off of this, to include the wing tips, sometimes we eat those, sometimes we don't, but we don't throw any of it away. Eat the whole chicken. We'll throw that in a bag here at the end, freeze it, and next time we're making some broth, it makes amazing broth. You also may want to make note of how we cut these wings and how we break them down. Splitting at the joint by popping the joint, kind of dislocating it. The knife slips right through, you don't get any bone chips, and it's the easy way to break those wings down. That's a frozen batch of that broth. We can do a video if you're interested. Just make a comment down below and I can show you how we put that together.
Let's take just a quick second and talk about dryness of the surface of the material that you're putting in, really for grying, baking, or even in an air fryer. The drier that surface is, the closer you're going to get to browning and not steaming. Crispiness, sogginess, think of all of the differences between fried and steamed. So pulling the moisture out of that surface before you put it in the air fryer, you're just going to improve that mouthfeel, the visual, and who likes steamed meat?
Coat everything in a light coat of oil, say half a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon at most, and use a healthy oil. We use avocado oil as opposed to some of the seed oils that are out there. We're going to do two different types. One is a dry rub with some Old Bay seasoning, and the other with typical buffalo wing sauce that we make ourselves.
And they're fun to do and easy to customize with a dry rub or a sauce that you like or a barbecue, or add your own flavor. Wings are the perfect leveler and a great way to learn on an air fryer.
Not only does the manual have a cheat sheet and cooking charts, care and maintenance, but it also comes with a fantastic cookbook with a bunch of unique recipes in it, well laid out. It's energizing, gives you good ideas. And also know that cleanup is very easy because it's dishwasher safe. Let's look how well this cookbook is laid out. It's inspiring as you go through it. Makes me hungry. And if that's not enough for you, there's also an app that you can download where you can get more access to perfect meals to cook in this air fryer.
There's 1,000 air fryer wing recipes out there. we're going to follow exactly the recipe that comes with COSORI in their on the web, but we're going to use COSORI's in-app linked air fryer recipe so that we're following exactly their guidance, and we'll bring that to you.
It's no more complicated than that, but wait a minute. We wanted to tweak this recipe in the second batch. Hold on. We like our wings a little bit different than the recipe.
You'll hear this comment made over and over again in these COSORI air fryer reviews, how quiet it is. The microphone in the camera does capture it, but once it's there in front of you, compared to some of the other air fryers out there and the decibel levels that they put out, the fan noise, this is pretty impressive.
Do not want to overcrowd your tray. It did fine. You want to keep that center open, and as a matter of fact, the turbo part of it, it warns that you don't want to put anything too light in the turbo fry because it could blow up into the heating element.
Here we go, taste test time. So I gather the kids together and we're gonna do head to head. She has to leave quickly, so we won't get a full test, but my son's coming up, he's gonna get the full head to head test. And we live on the Chesapeake Bay, so I got a gut feeling I know which one's gonna win, but.
Gotta go for the flats because they're the best. They almost don't taste any different from a fryer versus that.
Oil fry.
It's good.
What about crispiness?
It is crispy. I like crispy. I like well done wings, so I guess you could cook it a little longer and it'll be a little better, but they're good.
For the second batch, where we made a change to the recipe, they're naked, only the oil on there, so we had to wash the Old Bay out, and quick, easy, no trouble. For the second batch, I think we added 2 minutes to it, but then we also increased the heat to 405 after a shake to get a more even crispy across, so kind of did a two-phase cook style. We learned our lesson after the first batch to use tongs to get the wings out of the tray instead of trying to flip it over. And this is a quick tip on putting your sauce on. Do it in a Tupperware. Trying to do the flip in an open bowl, I've lost wings. We cook a lot of wings, and it took me a while to arrive at this hack. Is put it in, and you can do a quick shake. It's much quicker to do it in this manner.
If you're doing wings that have a sauce, a barbecue sauce or a buffalo wing sauce, a homemade sauce, a purchase sauce, do it immediately as it comes out, because that's the greatest opportunity for you to get that the air fryer. That's when it's hottest, still a little sizzling, and you'll see the moisture rise out of the sauce, and that's called setting the sauce. As it evaporates, as it sets on those wings, a little bit less messy, better feel, better texture, and you'll maintain some of the crispiness in that skin that if you wait until it's cold, you're just gonna get some soggy wings, and nobody likes soggy wings.
I think I like buffalo better.
All right, here comes the true test. start with a flat. We gotta dip in blue cheese though. You're some kind of communist if you don't. It's much lighter. The butter comes through. It's not overpowered by the oil. That's a good wing. Drumstick too. That's next level. Good wings. So stay tuned. We're going to do a whole playlist just on the COSORI air fryer, and we're going to take it to the max. We talked about that moist when you're frying something that's has more water content to it. If you look right here in the background, those are our homemade fermented dill pickles, and I want to take this thing to the max. Fried dill pickles.
There's another benefit that not many people talk about. We're in the dog days and heat of summer, so not firing up the oven to do this or the fryer in the house, this does keep the house from getting hot. Another cooking tip, don't waste those naked wings oil that rests in the bottom. That's better than butter for cooking. Move over, buddy. There's a new sheriff in town. And look at all that counter space that it opens up.
I would like to say thank you to COSORI for sending me this Turboblaze 6-quart air fryer. It's a quality machine. If you're looking for a thumbs up or thumbs down for me, this is a 2 thumbs up for this air fryer. Between value and performance, you won't make a mistake buying this air fryer. So YouTube says that this video is perfect for your viewing habits. This is my most recent upload, and over here is a playlist you might just enjoy. I hope you liked it. If you did, please click like, subscribe, share, and come on back for more.